Hello everyone, I am Dr. Jyoti Mandala. Welcome you all to the video lecture series on the course Unity 3D. We are in the process of learning connecting Unity with C# scripting. Up to our last lecture, from the last lecture, we started learning about different types of operators that are supported in C#. So in our last lecture, we learned in detail about the arithmetic operators. Now we have learned with an example. So in this lecture, we will be learning about other types of operators. So all the other types of operators in this lecture. So first we'll start with the comparison operator. As the name talks here, comparison operator will help us in comparing the two values of two operands. These comparison operators are also called as relational operators. So the value after this operation is performed, it can be either true value or a false value. So these are all the different types of operators that are supported in C#, double equal to, which helps us to check whether the two values are equal or not. The compatible data types are, it can check the two integer values are equal or not, float values are equal or not, character values are equal or not, and also the string values are equal or not. And you can see here an example. We have considered x value as 3, y value as 5, and z value as 7. Now here I want to perform x plus y plus 2 and I am comparing whether the value is equal to z value or not. So 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 equal to 7, so it returns a value of true. Suppose if you add 3 plus 2, then it is 5, 5 equal to 2, z if you are doing, then it will return a value of false. Similarly, we will have not equal to. Not equal to works exactly opposite to the double equal to. Not equal to will give you a true value if they are not equal. Whereas greater than will help us to check whether the two values, the first value is greater than, that means the left hand side value is greater than the right hand side value. You can see here x value is greater than y. Yes, 3 is greater than 7. No, it is not. So it will give you a value of false. Similarly, less than, y is less than z. So 5 is less than 7, which is true. So it will give you a value of true. Also, you can have greater than or equal to and less than or equal to, where it will check it can be greater than or equal to. If one of the two cases satisfies, then it will give you a value of true. Otherwise, it will give you a value of false. Similar scenario for less than or equal to. The one thing you need to remember from this comparison operators is it will give you a value of true or false. You can carry on with the in the Unity editor. A simple way of writing is you can have the code here in the operators itself, or else I will create a new C# script. You already know how to connect the C# script and all. I will create a new one, operator new. I will create a new one, right? So I will open this one. So this is the default structure. You already know what is this one. Now, if you are creating any, let me create one function display, right? Now you can have your variables like int a equal to 10 and the int b equal to 20, and now you can have your comparison operators written like this: a greater than b. But you remember here, a greater than b or any type of comparison operator if you are using, it will return a value of Boolean type, which is true or false. So you need to declare the variable as like this. I hope you are understanding. I leave the rest of the part of displaying the value in the text box and all, which we have already done in our last lecture. I leave that one to you. You can just try to apply different types of operators: greater than, less than, double equal to, okay, and also you can use not equal to, and also you can go with greater than or equal to, or else you can go with less than or equal to. All these values will give you either true or a false value, right? This is about your comparison operators. Next type of operators are logical operators. Logical operators will perform simple uh, logical logical algebra where it will take the input. The input should be either true input or a false input. On that, it will perform the operation and it will give again a true value or a false value. To understand even that better, we will see with an example. You can see these are all the different types of logical operators supported. Not, and, logical and with two ampersand symbols, and two pipe symbols which are called as logical not. Observe here, not is applicable on here the compatible data types. Observe here Boolean data types only. You cannot use integer, you cannot use float, no other data types are used. You're compatible, only Boolean data types need to be used. And not will exactly give you the opposite of that one. If you observe here, I have taken A as true and B as false. Now, if I'm writing not A, the value will be written as false. And if I write not B, it will give you the exactly opposite of B, which is true. And will work on two Boolean operators, operands, A and B, which are taken as true and false. Now, it will give you a true value only if both are true. Like you can see here an example, A logical AND of B I am taking. A is true and B is false. Both should be true, then only it will give you true, otherwise it will give you false. You can see the other example, A and A. It has given true. Why? Because both the inputs are true. Next one is logical OR. It will give you true value if one of the values is true, otherwise it will fall. It is false. In the other case, if both the inputs are false, it will give you false. You can see here A or B, we are getting true, false. If one of them is true, you will get the true value. You can see B or B, both are false. That's why we are getting false. How can we use this one in our code? You need to declare two variables. Both should be of Boolean type because this will work on Boolean data types only. So first one you need to take true. Second one I'm taking again Boolean data type VOOL true. About data types we have already learned in detail. Okay, now T I am checking and. Did you see? Now it will give you a value of true value because both are true. Now I will leave the rest of the part for you. The simple way of using this one is create one text box and connect that one to the script to your text box. Right? So this is about your logical operators. Next up, we have assignment operator. Assignment operator is mainly used to assign a value to a variable. You have already used these things. Did you see here? You have already used these things. I'll show you in previous examples. You have assigned a value of a equal to, or else you can see here the value is assigned. You have used the assignment operator, this one. So assignment operator is nothing but on the right hand side, whatever you have, that will be assigned to a value. It can be a value, it can be an expression, anything. Right. So you can see this is the assignment operator we have. And this assignment operator can be connected with your arithmetic operators also. Like you can see plus, minus, star, slash, modulus operators are connected with the assignment operator. So the compatible data types are int, float, char, boolean. Now how it will work? If you write x equal to y, then y value will be assigned to x. Y value is 2, that's why x value is 2 now. Now, if you're combining with your arithmetic operator, you can see here I have written x plus equal to y. It means the value of x will be added to y and the total value will be stored in x. That means x value is 4, y value is 6, 2. So x plus y, which is nothing but 4 plus 2, which is 6, and that total value will be stored in x. That means x plus y is nothing but x equal to x plus y. Similarly, x minus equal to y is nothing but x equal to x minus y. And x star equal to y is nothing but x equal to x star y. Similar goes for your division and your modulus operation. I hope you all clear. Next up we have bitwise operators, and this bitwise operators we have 6 types of bitwise operators. Observe here bitwise operators are compatible with integer, character and boolean data types. where you can see here you have and or, which works like your logical operators only. But for logical operators, the compatible data type is only Boolean. But whereas coming to bitwise operators, the compatible data type is int, character, Boolean. Now, in case of integer, it will convert that value into Boolean like binary, and then it will apply the operation. And in character case, it will take the ASCII value and then convert that one into binary, and then it will apply the and or operator and exclusive or. You all are familiar what is this and or. And coming to this one, this operator will help us in reversing the each bit. Suppose if you give 5, what happens, it will be converted to binary 0 1 0 1, and then each bit will be complemented. If you take this two less than symbols, it is called as a left shift. That means the value will be 5 will be converted into binary, and then each bit will be shifted twice left side. Whereas coming to the greater than two greater than symbols, it is called as um, uh, right shift, where it shifts the operator, like 5 will be represented into binary, and then all the bits will be shifted to the right hand side twice. Coming to this cap symbol, which is called as exclusive or. Now this will give you an logical or XOR operation will be performed. If two inputs 5 and 2 are given, 5 will be converted to binary and 2 will be converted to binary. If both the bits are 1, then it will be 1. If both the bits are 0, then also it will be 1. Sorry, if both the bits are equal, then it will be 0. If the bits are different, then it will be 1. Accordingly, it will work. Bitwise operators are same like other programming languages only. I don't want to give one more example here. Just how it works for the other programming languages. Here also it will work. Right? Next up, we have a ternary operator, which is also called as conditional operator, where you will have a Boolean expression followed by a question mark, and you will have a statement 1 followed by colon and then statement 2. Now first, the Boolean expression will be evaluated. If this expression will result true or a false condition. If this one is true, it will go to this statement. If this will result to false, if the Boolean expression is false, it will result to a statement 2. To understand this one, we'll write one small program of finding the a number is even or odd. Okay, so we've already done one small program. What I will do, I will take the same program. What I will do, mm, in our program. Okay, so first we are going to use TMPRO, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one variable which is x, whose value I need to check whether it is even or odd using the conditional operator. What I want to do, I will just remove these things. And what I want to do, I want to get the in the check text box. You already know this one. Uh, in the text box, whatever we are giving, that value, we have to get the focus of this text box, right? So that text box focus, how you will get, you already know about these things. So t dot get component this one. I'm just copy pasting that already existing code. I'll just make use of this one. Okay. Now I will do what? I will check whether the x value is even or odd. You are using this conditional, not what is that one? Ternary operator. So for that, I will store the status in even or odd status in a variable called status, which is of string type. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I have stored in a variable called x, right? Now x modulus 2 is equal to 0 or not, I'm going to check. Right. So conditional operator, first one I have written. I have checked x modulus 2 is equal to 0 or not. Is equal to 0, I will be giving a status of even. Okay, or else if it is not even, I will be giving a status of odd. I hope up to here you're all clear. Now in the text box, I want to print t dot text equal to, I want the status like this. the number is like whatever number I have given is even or odd status I want to display. So for that, what I need to do, X is the status is stored in the status variable, right? So status. I hope you all could able to understand this. And what we have done, we have taken a variable and then we have connected this one. Okay. Now what I'll do, we need to save this one. But before we need to connect our script to our text file, isn't it or not? Okay, let's go back. Text file. You can see old one has been connected. I will remove this component and what I will do, operator new, I will connect this one to a text file. Now going back to the button, the text file we need to connect. All these things we've already done. It's not a new thing for you all. Open new and display function I have connected. I hope you all are able to understand. Right? Let's go back and text fail. You can see X value I have not given. I will run this. Okay. I'll run this game and I'll give the X value as 2. Let me check whether it will work or not. So I'm giving the value of 2 and I'm expecting 2 is even. Right? Suppose if I give a value of 3, button 3 is odd. I hope you all are clear. So what we have done here, we have used our ternary operator here where we have written the condition x modulus 2 is equal to 0 or not. We are checking even odd here. To practice all these operators, I hope you all are clear with the different types of operators that are supported in C Sharp. If you still face any issues, let me know in the comment section below. I'm very happy to help you all. With this, we come to an end of this operators concept. Let us all meet in the next lecture. Until then, thank you.